Sai Ram, everybody. How are you? So nice to have met you. My humble pranams at the lotus feet of our most beloved Bhagavan. Many faces are familiar to me. Yes, though some are new. I welcome you all to this abode of peace, Prasanthi Nilayam. Well, I have been asked to share my experiences with you. That's one thing. To say just a word, to establish my credentials that qualify me to stand before you, is 4 decades and a half of experience with Swami and his organization. I was in SYAA organization, working in different capacities, Balanka, SYAA organization, for 25 long years, and worked here in SYAA University for 23 years. So that is the qualification which empowers me to stand in front of you. Well, before I start anything, my friends, before the things get diluted, I would like to make it very clear. Experiences are personal. 2, experiences are the result of our faith. 3, you will have experiences with any one of the deities. Christians follow Christ, Muslims follow Allah, Buddhists follow Buddha, whatsoever may be, whosoever may be. Depending upon your presiding deity, your faith towards that deity, you will have experiences. We cannot say it is the exclusive right of sight, you is only to have these experiences. It is a narrow vision. Experiences are based on faith. Therefore, my friends, to project experiences more and more today, in relation to personal relationships with Bhagavan, may not be of that appeal as before. Because those who have not seen him may not find a meaning at all. That had happened to you, how about me? You might have been saved from death. I am not prepared to die now. If that happens, what is going to happen to me? You say, yeah, well, I was there, I experienced it, I opened the door, car door of Swami, Swami looked at me, he smiled at him, and I gave him rose flower. Okay, so what? So what? I opened the door, so if not you, somebody will open the door. I gave him the flower, all right, a chance is given to you. Somebody will give the flower. That is not that, my friends. I firmly believe that Sai message, which is universal, eternal, is to be given greater importance than personal, individual experiences. It is rather unfortunate if you ask anybody, tell me a few things about Baba, anything you know. They start telling, I came in here 1940, and in 45 these buildings were not there. The sand was there. Come on, roll on the sand, it is available there also. The sheds were not there. And you know, there were no tickets also. They said, reservation closed. But I didn't have the ticket. So what? So what? And then I thought, Agni would not look at me. And usually she doesn't come in the morning. But I was sitting there. But he came straight to me. He stood in front of me. In other words, most of the presentations are personal, which have no general appeal. And 2, will not impress the newcomers. 3, we are forgetting the importance of the message, which is eternal, which is important, which is secular, most important. That is given second place in the priority. So I believe that message should be spread by all youngsters today. What do I mean by that? What does he say about your professional life? What does Baba say about your family life? What does he expect from youth? What are Swami's views on society? What are Swami's ideas on administration? What does he say on different topics of our day-to-day life in various facets of what are his views? So that we can apply in our own individual lives. On the other hand, if I start from story how I started my life, I have grown. I believe the world would have been much better without me. So it is not a platform for self-glorification, self-aggrandizement, self-praise, propaganda, not to establish how senior I am. So what? The electric poles are much senior. The mountains are there, very senior. So seniority is not the criterion. Experience is not the criterion. Because experience are individual. Seniority, what for? If anyone asks, you have been here for 30 years, what change? I have not found any change in you. You are as before. I am much better, though I am much junior. If you say that, what will happen to me? Therefore, my friends, let us think in those lines of spreading his message, classifying into different facets. You being quite young can draw lessons from with all your intellect and to place it in time on hand and try to read the literature in depth. But anyway, certain of the things that reveal, that carry with the message can be shared with any number of people, any number of times, rather reflecting my own self-glory. It's not that. It's only to establish the fact, the divinity of Bhagavan, so that we have more faith, it will strengthen. By the time you return from the talk, if your faith is strengthened, my talk is successful. On the other hand, if you have got the feeling this man has just has given his biodata, his personal experiences, well, it is an utter flop as far as my view is concerned. It is to strengthen your devotion. What is the objective of these talks? Strengthen your devotion, number one. Number two, it should also help you to get involved in SYAA organization. And three, you should serve as messengers or missionaries of SYAA mission. Four, spreading the SYAA mission, SYAA message to the extent that that's possible, because at one time Swami called these people messengers of SYAA. Messengers of SYAA. How to be? These are the things that we are supposed to think along this line. I think all may not be prepared for that. Because if you just want to engage yourself with stories, I have a lot to tell you. But anyway, in the first place, let me thank Mr. Sai Surendranath for having invited me here. And I know how close he is to you all. Well, in the first place, let me tell you that all of us, either senior or junior most, or new recruit, retired or would be retiring, or totally tired, whatever may be, no one is here on his own. No one is here on his own. And I'll simply put this way. Well, I have come here. I'm sorry, you have not come here. Why? Many wanted to be here and they could not be here. Many people wanted to be here. They could not be. Those that never wanted to be here, they find themselves here. Those who wanted to go out of this place could not. Those who wanted to stay permanently had to leave next morning. It only means our getting in, getting out. is not in our hands. That is Baba's will. Instead of saying, we have come, let us put this way, Swami brought us all here because of his love, because of his concern for us. So in the first place, we should thank Swami for having brought us all here to this place. We are very lucky. There may be many, many people who really wanted to come. I really mean it. And in the second place, it is a divine investment. He has not simply brought here like toothpaste or a matchbox. There is a purpose behind it, please understand. There is a purpose behind it. A role is given to you. You have got a part to play in the community, in the organization, your commitment. So you are chosen not for the pleasure of it, not a kind of an excursion, not a trip. This is what is called spiritual training camp, what we call sadhana camp. You are prepared, groomed to be the leaders of Sai movement. I am not saying purposefully organization because Swami is beyond organization. You may not be in the organization, still you can be a effective participant in Sai mission. So, second point is we have got to play a very effective, important role in Sai mission. Well, my friends, I might share with you, I do not know how 23 years, 25 years of my stay in Prasanthi Nilayam simply passed like that. I feel as if I came yesterday. 25 years just like that. The time passing like that, unnoticed, is the sign of your happiness, is the sign of your bliss. If the time hangs heavy, something wrong with you physically and mentally. Some problem. Those who are in problems, time hangs heavy on them. If the time runs fast, you are the recipient of God's grace. So in Prasanthi Nilayam, people forget the dates. They do not know the date. Date, days and the time, they do not know. Not that they do not know, because they have gone beyond the time, space and the day. How is it possible? Because the mind is fully occupied with Swami and his message, his company, his smiles, his style. Wow! That has gone revolving, go on ringing in our ears, his beautiful metallic voice. It's rather saying that and this, let us take Baba as a role model and try to learn from him. He has not been here only to be worshipped, because there are many people, anybody you can worship. And he is not here merely to be praised. Why has he taken human form? He has set a role model, how to be. Just observe him in close quarters, we'll know how to be and where we are. How long will it take? So Swami's life will help us, a close study, a kind of concentrated observation will help us learn many things. Himalayan patience. If you want to say anything, he will listen to you. He will not say, stop. What do you know? He will not say that. There are many people amongst us, what do you know? I'll tell you, come and take notes and follow. Or tomorrow I won't give you badge, right? Spiritual dictatorship. That's not appreciated. Swami was never a dictator. If you got any suggestion, he'll welcome it. He'll certainly give patient hearing, listen to you. We should develop that patience. To listen to other man's viewpoint. Rather take him for a ride. Suppose you start telling, Sir, Swami gave me, he gave me 25 years ago. I am not asking you when he gave you. I am just sharing my joy. Why do you override like that? Swami gave me lingam. He gave my wife 30 years ago. So what? So it's not that listen to others, that's more important. Rather boasting of yourself. Simple example. At one time, Tyagaraja Aradhana, the worship of Saint Tyagaraja, the divine celestial singer of this age, Karnataka classic singer, his birthday was to be celebrated. The whole thing was fixed there in Purnachandra Auditorium, whole program, by the music college students. It so happened that afternoon, I was with Swami. And somebody was explaining, Swami, this is the order of the program, this is the music college program, Tyagaraja Aradhana, that we'll have this evening in Kurvant Hall and all. I waited until that man left. Because if you contradict him on the face, you'll have to face the consequences, even expulsion. Some are more dangerous than being helpful. So I prefer to be silent. After that man left, I pleaded with Swami, anything that draws your attention, Swami, is very important. Anything that you touch will be most precious. People will just pass by the side of the music college. Many have not seen that. Many have not gone into that. Many have not known anything about it. This being Tyagaraja Aradhana, I wish it to be celebrated there in the premises of music college. So the whole gathering will be there. They will be very happy. Manchi, good. Enough is enough. He gave me patient hearing, I was very happy. He didn't say yes or no. Please believe me, that morning meeting was held there in Chennai, in that music college. Because it is in Purnachandra, who are you to tell me? It is already decided by senior desire. Nonsense. I am prepared to hear your suggestion. Though not accepted on the face, but he implemented it. I really want to learn from him how to give patient hearing. Although you may not agree with others, but you should care to hear what he says. That is lacking among the present times. Second, also I can tell you, at one time that Sai Kurvanta Hall was under construction. Almost all meetings are held in Purnachandra Auditorium. Swami sat on a chair. And all people sat on the floor, just as we are seated. Somehow the height of the chair was so low, all could not see him. I felt so bad. You cannot get up in the middle and say, unless you are prepared to be kicked out. Silence is gold in front of Swami. More so when we do not know what to speak, when to speak. So, just I could accommodate for 2 to 3 days. Swami sitting on a chair that is quite low, that many people could not see. All right, I got the opportunity. Rather, he gave me the opportunity. Swami, what? Chair is low, Swami, all are not able to see. Did they tell you? He said. They did not tell me, Swami, they are not seeing. I am seeing their faces. They are not fully satisfied, Swami, please, Swami. What do you want? He said, you sit there. No, Swami. I am not prepared to sit there. No. Please, this is the prayer of everybody. Almost go, keep going, he said. By the evening, that is what. Who are you to tell me why should I follow you? That is dirtiest behavior prevalent today. Sooner we give up that idea, more respectable we will be, more loving we will be, more successful we will be. Listen to others. If there is a point, follow him. That's it. That's one outstanding example. And third, at that time, one time Swami announced, I am not going to receive letters from you. No letters. Good. What to do? We waited. But 2 to 3 days. blessed me with a chance. Maybe that he is using me for this purpose of negotiation. Swami, what? Swami, let us, many are feeling so sorry, Swami. Some are even crying that you are not accepting their letters. So you also cry with them. You also. I'll give you kerchief also. Okay, Swami, I'll cry enough. But the thing is, still they expect you, they want you to take the letters of Swami. They feel as if their problem is solved. All their grievances redressed. Please, Swami. Right. Okay, Swami. After 2 days, he again started taking letters. Though he said no letters, he started receiving letters from the 3rd day. Many more examples are there in this direction when he could pay heed to our own views, our own ideas. There is nothing like VIP. There is only one VIP I know, very insignificant person. There is only one very important person, that is Bhagavan Sri Sathya Baba, that's all. All others are least important. That's what we find in Swami, the way how he talks to everybody. Right from President of India to the primary school child. In the same way, in the same law. You and I don't do that. To be a superior, we will be more respectful. If he is useful to me, or more pleasing. It is all utilitarian value, commercial value, financial value, selfish value. Swami is not like that. He treats all, everybody. One example. Venkatraman, President of India, he came on a visit to this place. The Tamil Nadu procedure is to have Angavastram tied up to the waist here, they will tie it and come here. Venkatraman stood as President, waiting for Swami's call. Swami asked him to come there, he went there. He made him sit. Swami started giving rounds to everybody, talking to children, elders, students, everybody. And then finally came to him, come in, when did you come, how are you? He gave an interview. We won't do that. We won't do that. We give priority to that man. And second priority to that man, ignore the rest of the people. What have we learned? That's what I feel. When I find certain situations still prevalent and prevailing, I feel very sorry because I have not learned anything from him. Why? Many of you might have heard of Rajnikant, the star, Tamil Nadu. Very popular fellow, very popular. At this age also. We should congratulate the makeup men. Because he is not such a presentable, handsome personality. They could make him the teenage fellow, huh? No, not that. He came to Madras for Swami's darshan. Came there and sat in the veranda because he is star, he cannot sit along with others. Superstar. Sat there in the front. Swami straight away came out of the door, cut him like that. Finish. He has not looked at him. I thought this man's job is over today. Then his daughter came out, started talking to everybody, collecting letters of those people who have been waiting since long, all pending files as if he is looking into, talking to children there, and started distributing saris, and came out of the building, Sundaram, talked to everybody there. That fellow had to wait for 3 hours. 3 hours to Rajinikanth means 3 crores. He had to wait there. Then finally Swami comes there. Oh, when did you come? How are you? How are you? Then he calls him inside and talks to him. It means what? That man should know that he is not superior to anybody. Others should know that they are as important as Rajinikanth himself to Swami. Both are important. Why do you think that you are more important? Unless you are more useless to others than others. To reform you, you should be used to you. So how you just, I could see that about Rajinikanth. Why? Chief Minister the governor of Tamil Nadu, Dr. Mari Chennareddy, is coming to Sundaram to have Swami's darshan. These are all subject to verification of famous people. It had happened before everybody. I am not narrating to you certain of my dream experiences which are questionable. Most of the dream experiences are questionable. Because one gentleman, let me not reveal it, there is one gentleman close to me. People are afraid to face him because he starts with the dream experiences. Swami appeared in my dream, took me in his car. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Swami appeared in my dream, I dined with him. I could tolerate him for 2 years. Himalayan tolerance. Third year I said, Swami appeared in my dream, not to believe it. I am not saying the dreams are false, I am not saying that. But most of the things are of this kind. Therefore dreams are questionable. They're purely, totally personal. Many of them are mental projections. Many of them unfulfilled desires. I can become President of America in my dream. Who can say no? Nobody can say. Therefore, I am not sharing any dream experiences or my own personal interpretation. That is more dangerous. Some people give personal interpretation. Simple example. These are all people who said they are very well known to me. They are professors. The one professor said, why Swami lifts hand is like that? He was giving his own interpretation. I was just there following him. And why he does it? He was explaining. I thought it's high time to stop him from doing that because it's all meaningless. I called him and said, I give my interpretation. What is it? When he says this side, all will go to heaven, all this section of people. When he says this way, everybody will go there, up, come on, what nonsense? What is your interpretation? Nonsense. So let's not give our own interpretation, which are silly. Most of them are wrong. You don't have to. There are 60 volumes of Swami's speeches. Why do you add 61? Your own interpretation. Very good. He made him forget all the difficulties and all that. Oh, Grandad filled him with all total bliss. It only means you are on par with other devotees. No one is special to him. We may feel that I am really, my friends, believe me or not, from the bottom of my heart, I am telling you, if anyone feels that I am close to Swami, he is a fool number one. And if you think that I am close to Swami, you are a double fool. Why? If he is God, he should be close to everybody. He cannot be close to some people, distant from people. He is not any revenue officer or district collector or minister to be close to some people, to be distant from people. He is not partial, he is not human. He is divine. Who is close to the air? Well, I am not close to the air. Finish. Tomorrow I will be shooting. Who is close to the earth? Who is close to fire? Who is not close to these 5 elements? Everyone are close to 5 elements. When you are so close to the creation, how can you be away from the Creator, the subtlest form? It's all our ignorance. From the physical point of view, think like that. So and so is good, so and so. Because I was also holding some responsible post here. He used to call and talk to me. And many of my friends feel, oh, Anil Kumar, how lucky you are, Swami talks to you. Can I tell them what he spoke to me? If I tell them to, they say, Sai Ram to me tomorrow. What did he speak to me? You have spoiled the college ever since you joined here. You have spoiled the college. You are not taking care of it. Pata, pata. They think, Appa, how lucky you are. So for administrative purpose, he may talk to few people. That doesn't mean that he is close to them. They are expected to discharge their duties, that's all. While I was the state president of such an organization, Andhra Pradesh, he was talking to me both morning and evening for over a week. And all people from Andhra, thousands of devotees were there at that time. Wow, they started praising me into the sky. Poor fellows, what to do? You know what is going to do? They are going to award trophies to the best Sai center. Do you know that, Anil Kumar? Swami, I know. Had you been there? No. So you had not been there, and you say that is the best center. Very fortunate. That evening again he talks to me. Did you attend World Council meeting? Yes, Swami. Did you talk there? What is there to talk, Swami? What happened? They said that Andhra Pradesh, West Godavari is the best Sai organization and you should receive trophy on behalf of the state. That the instruction given to me, Swami. I see. What did you say? I did not say, Swami. So you have no brains. You should have got up and said, nothing doing. No question of awards. No question of distribution of prizes. You should have said it. You have no guts. All are thinking, Appa, Swami is talking. And the next day he says, are you ready to receive the trophy? Whereas that man, chairman of the World Council, says, you should come there. Swami is already informed, you should sit in the front row. Swami says, who are you to decide? You have not seen that place. What? What to do? Somehow they are sitting there front row, shivering, shaking. What now? What is going to happen? All trophies are brought and kept on the dais to be presented. I am to receive the first. Swami, please, you should save me. Nobody can save me from this danger and the threat. I was feeling like that. At that time, S.B. Chavan, Minister, Rural Development, was the chief guest. He was sitting there. This you should learn, boys and girls. Swami openly said, ministers at the center, they make decisions sitting in air-conditioned rooms, enjoying breakfast. These committees are come for tea committees, that's all, no committee. What is they doing? Do you think of the village development sitting there in Delhi? What a fireworks display. And then he said, Australia may do activity that's quite relevant, pertinent to that country. America may take up activity which applies to their scenario, to the ambience, to the surroundings, to the situations, the services they need. How do you compare America with Australia? How do you compare? How do you say this is better than that? Our services depend upon our needs, our resources, the time. These are factors that we take, and the manpower. You cannot go on comparing that's better than that. You find like that. And then trophies remain there. Have not been presented to anybody. That's why the soul is saved, standing in front of you today. This speaks of Swami's concern that Swami is against comparison and competition unhealthy. If I compare myself with you, then I may feel greater than you, and you may feel greater than the other fellow. Neither of us are great. No comparison, no competition in the spiritual field. That's what I have learned with this bitter experience. Very bitter experience. So, Swami's love uniform to everybody. Swami's teaching, no comparison, no competition. Everyone is unique, very important. And the fourth, his approach is always to encourage you. Encourage you. Simple example. Suppose he gave a wonderful speech, excellent speech, all clap. Swami said, he'll give you a smile and sit. Then the third, another fellow gives a talk which is a total flop. One boy actually started speech and started crying. And then did namaskar and went. Swami in his speech said, he spoke from his heart. Words fail when heart is full. When those people's words, they have no spirit at all. That voice is full of. You know why he spoke? To have Pada Namaskar, not to get your applause. He got it, and that is the spirit of a leader. The spirit of a leader is to encourage everybody, not to discourage anyone, not to encourage a section of the group, your sycophants, your flatterers, or your gang. Stupid approach. We should approach everybody wherever there is talent, wherever there is talent, no matter you may not like. But talent is talent, talents are divine. That's what you understand from Bhagavan. Another thing, the service, the love, unconditional, that's all. I love you if you invite me to Australia. I love you if you give me what I really expect from you. This conditional, ifs, buts, these are all conditional. Swami's love is unconditional. Not even a word of thanks. Not even a word of thanks. Nothing. Simple example. Traveling with Swami in his car towards Bangalore, I saw some lady carrying firewood on her head. Swami immediately stopped the car. Called her, he said. She came. Swami asked me to open his wallet. I opened. Give him one note. Give her one note, currency note, he said. Around 500 rupee notes. I was hesitating for a change. Right. No note here. She took it. 500 rupee note. Unless they work for 2 months, we don't pay 500. Just she gave like that. And then, like just ordinary way, I said, I want her to do Pada Namaskar to Swami. I will signal it. And if you do that, get out of this car. Don't sit anymore. I don't want you to signal fellows. I don't want you to send signs like that. I don't expect anybody to say thanks to me. He doesn't know me, so what? It's my duty, she's my child. She may not do namaskar or not, she's my child, that's all. Whether she doesn't know me, but I know her. It is not for you to tell her to take namaskar, okay? Or else get out. Unconditional love that happened. These are all personal experiences, not read from any other book, or hearsay, or whisper, or gossip, or worst of all, dreamland. On this holy land, not dreamland. Because there is one gentleman, very important one. I don't mention the names. In all his talks, uniformly he says, in one dream, Swami took me to Vaikuntha. He has shown me what all that is there. After some time, he says, Swami has taken me to Kailash. I have seen all those things. Next point, Swami taught me the entire Gita in my dream. Because in Swami's presence, people could follow all the code of conduct, the discipline, absolute silence. After he left, boys are boys anywhere. Yes? I usually mingle with boys freely. One boy was saying, sir, Swami took him to Vaikuntha. Why should he bring him back? He should have Why should he bring him back from Kailasa? That man is enjoying. He would have been saved. So, we should not. Therefore, what I have been sharing with your personal experience is not. Another thing I noticed in Swami is to find out the talent latent in you. Sai will tell, Surendranath will tell you. There are a number of people who have become excellent singers after coming here. They were singers of my standard earlier before they came. Of course, none to hear them. They have become very good singers today. Why? He shaped them like that. Many have learned instruments after coming here, including him. And they have become of professional standards today. It only means he will discover, he will identify, he will explore the latent, hidden talent in you and start encouraging so that you will bloom, you will blossom to the fullest extent and become a talented person, useful to community by and large. That's very important for everybody. Find out the talent of everybody. Sometimes you put a wrong person in the wrong place. You will say there is a music concert by Anil Kumar this evening. You want to see the Kolon Hall empty? Or you bring some singer, he will make a speech. Is he going to sing his speech? A singer cannot sing his speech. A speaker cannot make his speech musical, a music. Impossible. Choose the right man for the right job. That's what we have found in close observation of Bhagavan. Right man for the right job. To give my own example, the other side of it, I am not focusing myself as exclusive great man. I am not. I know. In the beginning of my stay there in Bangalore as a college principal there, earlier period he used to ask me how many students are there in first year. How many mathematics students are there in the second year? I don't know. In fact, I do not know which class my daughter is studying. So engrossed, totally Swami message and total activity, never bothered to know family at all. Some people you can go home and talk to her. When I asked my daughter what class you are studying, all her classmates made fun of her. She wept for 1 week. What to do that way? So I don't remember the statistics Swami. Then he could understand. He never asked me all 23 years any details because he knows that they don't go into my computer. And second thing is all of this. Suppose you are interested in complaining about everybody. He will encourage you to become a complaining boy. Suppose you go on writing against somebody, come on, write. That's all. But on the other hand, if you are interested in the spiritual matters, the way how he reacts is totally different from this. It's totally different from this. To give you a concrete example, he calls families for a group interview. He wants to communicate something for our lifetime, some guidance for us. We are not interested. When is my son going to get visa? When is my daughter going to get married without dowry? When is my son going to marry with dowry extra only? When am I going to be free from arthritis, pneumonitis, bronchitis, conjunctivitis? These are issues. Swami is merciful, his father after all. He is father of everybody. So what is a very good one? Don't worry, think of Swami. Swami is always with you. He will take care of all our problems. Leave the burden here. Worry no more. Swami is always very good. Give them the prasadam and materialize the ring if possible. And then there is. Those brothers will be, Swami gave me said, I am free. Okay. But to a fellow who is interested in spirituality, may come in a group or alone, in your special interest, special attention. Because he has come for that purpose. He is fulfilling our desires. He attends to all our needs, not merely for the mundane, worldly, ephemeral, momentary, transient, sensual matters. Something beyond the permanent, eternal, immortal, spiritual message, that doctrine he wants to convey. If he evinces interest in that, genuinely not artificial, not dramatic, then he will give special attention. Lot of difference. Therefore, when Swami cares for spiritual content, the spiritual transformation, we should also aim at that. The rest of the things naturally will take place. There's one saintly man whom I know by name Ram Saran, a saintly man. There got thousands of disciples following. Well, somehow he had a health problem. The legs are swollen and all that. He was not doing well. I asked him, sir, Swami talks to you in the morning and evening. Why don't you tell him, Swami, you are suffering from this problem? This is the wise man's answer, which is still ringing in my ears. Anil Kumar, the problems I have are the results of my actions. I cannot escape from my karmic effects. It's my karma, I am bound to. You cannot steal and escape. You cannot murder and escape. You cannot do that. You have to face the consequences of your own actions without fail. You may be made free in the month of January from your sickness. February you will fall back. Okay? Then Ram Saran told me, Anil Kumar, Swami has not come down for our health problems only. That which is not available elsewhere, that nobody can tell you, that He alone will share with you, care for you, that we should ask Him, not these things. Therefore, my friends, then once we love Swami, all the rest of things automatically follow. Instead of saying, I want glass, they give you glass, that's all. If you don't ask anything, they will give you the whole thing. Whole. Therefore, my friends, let us be more interested in the spiritual aspect, domain of Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. And Swami's spirit of sacrifice. What kind of sacrifice it is? Where are we? We know, usually we say, I wanted to donate this, start telling about it for 1 year. Second year we may give or not, give part of it, wait for felicitation, praises, and release the next 50%. So much of publicity, so much of propaganda. No, Swami doesn't do that. Suddenly everything happens then itself. Swami visited Madras. In the course of the talk, suddenly announced, I am going to introduce water project here. No one knows. No one knows. He did not tell anybody. In the course of the talk, he announced, I am going to introduce water project here in Chennai. Further, he explained water is highly polluted. Children, most of the children were falling sick. There is no pure water available here. That I want to take it up. Nobody in Tamil Nadu expected, including Chief Minister. Nobody expected. Meaning, service is spontaneous, immediate, instantaneous. Grandfathers got that silently, that's all. There is no further announcement. You see here, I am going to give him. This is the thing that you have to learn from him. No advertisement. Whereas, I who received ring from Swami goes on showing everywhere, stopping the traffic also. Let me go up first, see the ring and go. So, see, extreme. Because we don't evaluate outside where we stand in front of Swami. What kind of exemplary life he led. What kind of ideal life he led. Because we have not followed carefully. Not that it is our mistake, we are busy with our own desires, with our own family, with our own complaints, with our own prospects. So we have no time to observe him and learn. Therefore we have been remaining in the same state. But any close observation will certainly bring about transformation in you. If that is not happening, well, I think we are still to evolve, a long way to go. And I also see as a host, how he conducts himself. as a guest, how he conducts himself. As a host, I'll tell you. He hosted international conference, cardiothoracic surgeons here in Prasanthi Nilayam. Doctors from all over the world assembled. Highly reputed people who are very busy. A Damian's money, but still they could come on their own. They came here. Most of them are Western people. And wife and husband and family, they sat together, mixed, natural. I was standing there. Swami, if I have my wife by my side, it is the worst of the sins from your calculation. You want to hang me because she is standing by my side. But how do you take it now? Let me see, that's my idea. How Swami is going to face the situation? Men and women sitting together. Swami came there and said, hello, come on, where do you come from? Swami, from England, huh? What are you? Come on, you sit here. How he separated him from his wife. Then he calls another man. Oh, you are from Australia? Oh, good, that's it. Yes, the journey been fine. Very good, come on. Without any announcement, men should be here, women should be there. It's a rude, crude way of approach. How nice it is. Nice way. At the end of the talk, they started separating themselves. Oh, this Swami wants finished. As the meeting began, women that side went. Ah, Swami, how tactful you are. And he took boys, MBA boys, the Western building, and non-block at that time. It was not there, I think. He took them round blocks where the doctors are given accommodation. He took these boys, he told them how to put the bed sheet, how to wrap the bed sheet, how to put the glass there, extra towels, extra napkins, whether the tap is working or not, whether flush is in condition or not, whether the table and chair with a paper note is, he checked every room. What does it mean? As a host, he is very particular of every minute detail. But we are not that mindful. Adjust with whatever I have, or else go, thank you. This is the thing what I have, come and share it, or thank you. That's our attitude. He is not like that as a host. What all that is important, you will find him there. To all doctors. Because I was also watching because I want to learn, I want to grow. Not simply claim I am close to you or not away from you, it's nonsense. I never believe in that. That I saw. Then, lunch in the Western canteen. I wanted to see how it would be. Then I was coming this way to the Western canteen. Swami stopped his car and said, where are you going? Swami, Western canteen. Why can't you eat at home? No, Swami, I want to see. Why? I want to see how Swami hosts lunch to these people. How they respond, how happy they are to accept Swami's prasad. What arrangements we have made in the Western side. Then you first go and watch everything. Then I went there and watched it. Alright, boys, glass is put there. And they keep some paper rolled like that. In the 5-star hotels like that. And with all those things which are necessary to eat, though hands are gifted, we want to make use of all of them are kept like that. Swami came to us, can you eat with those things? He said, Swami, I have come to see and go and eat there, not this. He said, why? I want pickles, hot stuff. This is a bland diet, I don't like it. There's some chili powder, I don't like it. It's not oh, okay, you see and go. I put that. See that meticulous care. And then, as a host, he goes to every table, talks to everybody. And how do you like the food? Is it good? How do you like it? How do you like it? Oh, you did not eat this item, you are not used to it? Okay, how about you? And suppose you want your showing your special attention to one item, meaning eating more seconds and you notice that. He will give signal. There will be fellows who are ready with this stuff. When you look at the fellow, he will get the signal. What he will come without asking. He goes on saying, what you like. Really, what a kind of host it is. Royal host, royal host, royal host. And then when once you are settling in rooms, he will come and see how you are. How are you there? Good. Is everything fine? What time you get up? What time do you take your coffee? He cares to know. He cares to know. In the earlier days, 1988, he took us to Ooty, Kodaikanal, those places. I had been to Ooty along with Swami that year. And I come from very hot place, very hot. There's only one season, hot or hottest, there's no winter. My place is like that. And Ooty is a cold, cold place. When I went there to Ooty, I was shivering like anything. Swami came to our room. I and Jogara were roommates then. Jogara, Papa, Anil Kumar, see how we shivered. Right? Get one rug for him. Okay. Is it okay, Anil Kumar? Swami, I think so. Swami went. And then he comes again. I don't know. He has put another blanket. Is it okay? Yes. After 1 hour he comes again. You are not feeling hot. And then tells me, I have brought with you my own shawl, made of feathers. Come on, lie down. Is it okay? It's brown in color, with a deer picture on top of it, with a tree over there, very soft. This is my pursuit. Good night, sir, he said. I don't think that my father-in-law treated me like that on the very next day of my marriage. Leave alone today. That kind of who he is. We have to learn from him. In the saying there was a conference there, I was a volunteer there, where you were there, Swami asked me to give glasses, all right. Where you glasses and distribute glasses there. What I will learn from him? To what extent you are copying in your life, so that people will feel he is a devotee, he is hosting on par with the Swami standard. Others, it's a waste of time. As a host. And as a guest, what do you find in him? He is first to go there. Somebody invites Swami to your house. He is first to go there. All others will be standing out. And what does he do there? He meet your parents, grandparents first. How are you? Your son is doing a good job. Your son has come today a good position because your effort, because your sacrifice. How is your health? How are you doing? He will talk to those grandparents, parents. And then he will go to the puja room. How are you? Oh, very nice. And then he will talk to the host, husband and wife. And then he will say, hey, come on. Then others will come. And he will be standing like that. He will tell you where you should sit. You cannot sit anywhere. As per the protocol, when principal sits there, you cannot sit on his head. No. He will tell you where you are to sit. He will see that all of you are seated. All of you are seated. Then he will, that's a no talk. Then they start serving him. He will see everything. Then he sits. Prayer, food prayer. And then he can start. All will start eating. Then he will observe him. He eats very less, as you know. Just few spoons of ragi malt mixed with rasam or groundnut chutney. That's all, very little he eats. And then he goes on watching who is eating what. And then finishes off within a few minutes. And he'll get up. Start going around. How do you like it? Okay. Everything is fine. Fine, so on. How do you like it? Good. Hey, why are you wasting so much of food? You should not do that. Please ask for that to the extent you need. Don't waste food. The food is God. Why do you do that? Why have you not eaten these items? That's bad. If you don't like it, you would have asked no in the beginning. I don't know these things, I could not eat some of the items which are less spicy. He came and said, yet you should eat, because the host will feel that Swami is not happy with the food served. Swami is not happy with this item. Therefore, no one ate it. He will be disappointing the host like that. You should eat, you should learn. This is not the way he told me. It's a training, As a guest, we should learn him how to make them happy. Once it happened, I think it was in Salem. Lunch was over. Everybody left, they got into their buses. At that time, one man brought ice creams. What to do? Anil Kumar called all the boys and said, boys, come here. Boys, take ice cream. Come on, ice creams are ready. Nobody is eating because they completed their lunch then. Anil Kumar, you eat. Swami, that you can eat 2 cups also, I know. Come on, you eat. Then boys, come on. When he is eating, why don't you come? At the end, he said, that man could not reach here because that railway gates are closed. So he had to wait there and bring. He has taken all the trouble. He cannot simply get out. Disappoint that man. You should make him happy. You should eat and then go. That is Swami. Whereas you will say, come on, let your family eat all this stuff. That's what we would say. He didn't say that. He will please everybody. And at the end, he'll have photographs with the grandparents, photographs with the parents, photographs with the whole family. And then he will go to the cook also, cook. How are you? Since how long are you working? Good, nice preparation, very nice. He will talk to servant maids, how are you? That is the way one should behave as a guest. Not simply eat to the neck, deep to the brim, and walk out like a buffalo. It's not that. We should enjoy. We should appreciate, be grateful to the host as a guest, as a host. And then we should also learn from him an art itself. Beautiful art. Supposing he doesn't want you, how nicely he disposes of you. Nicely. He won't say get out, but he sees to it that you get out. How nicely. My own experience. One Swami called the warden for an interview. Our boys, they love me, I love them very much. Because many times I had to defend them and get into trouble. They know that. And so, boys said, sir, Swami is calling you. When boys say, naturally, they must have got some kind of understanding. Swami wants me there in the interview room. So I went there. But actually, Swami never wanted me there. How to send me out? This is the technique you should know. Very good, very good. Both of you are here. Principal, warden, very good. Anil Kumar, Radha Krishna is there calling him, he said. Radha Krishna, very close associate to Swami, the like of whom I have not met till now, an ideal devotee, not ever expect to meet a person of that type. Such Radha Krishna is a great boy. Very handsome boy, very ideal devotee. No comparison, unique. Swami said, call Radha Krishna. Because I know Radha Krishna since his student days. I came out, went on searching for him. I could not find out. I came to the car shed. The driver was Unni at that time. I asked Unni, where is Radha Krishna? He made me sit on a chair, offered me a glass of water, and said, Radha Krishna is already there. Swami wants you to send you out of the room. This is the way he is. He wants to send you out. Why is that? Very easy. Neatly, without hurting you. Without hurting you. See that technique. Whereas we don't say like that. Why are you here? I have not told you. You should have some discipline. Just to the reverse, I tell you, my friends, because we don't find out where we stand in front of Swami, we think we are great. Any one of the aspects, any element that you observe that has drawn your attention, when we compare ourselves, we feel very, very sad, very, very sad about it. And then dramatic style. He wanted me to join his college as the principal of the Bangalore campus. I never wanted to be, because no one wants to be close to the fire, much less in the fire. It is very good to be on visitor's visa. Visit, enjoy and go back. But rather be there as immigrant and citizen, undergo all the kinds of national rules of torture. Why? So I know some of my close friends like Satish in those days, Mr. Sudarshan, they are all related to us, very, very close to Swami. But they could not be here. They had to leave. My parents, everybody said, don't go. Don't think that you are better than them. Don't think they are more than them. Don't go, they warned me. But I said, I am going not out of my devotion. At Madras, he asked me to join there. I said, Swami, I will come. I have not consulted anybody. He said, you come? I said, I will. So I cannot go back my word. I will go come what may. So somehow, I am yet to take charge, yet to receive orders, but trying the ways to escape with the divine permission. It is yes, Kodaikanal. After lunch, I was tossing on the bed. Swami, why should you make me the principal? I never wanted it. I was very comfortable at my native place as a state president, enjoying every day, visiting 1,000 Sai centers. On the average, thrice I must have gone around the whole state during that short tenure of office. Could take up so many service activities. Why do you bring me here to kick me out? You want me to face all this humiliation? Why, Swami? I was tossing on bed. To be or not to be, that is the question. And the evening, Swami was giving a discourse, I was translating. What did he say? Ramaravana Yuddhamanandu, Ramayanamanu, Yavaru Sitaanvesh Nimittamai Velladani Siddhamuga Unnaru. Who is prepared to go in search of Mother Sita during the war times? ఎవరు కూడా ఎట్టి ప్రయత్నము చేయటము కూడా అంగీకరించినటువంటి వారు కారు. అంగదా నీవు సిద్ధముగా ఉన్నావా? స్వామి నాకు అనుభవం లేదన్నాడు. జాంబవాన్ నువ్వు సిద్ధముగా ఉన్నావా? స్వామి నాకు వయసు అయిపోయిందన్నాడు. ఏదో ఒక నిమిత్తముతో కారణంతో చెప్పి తప్పించుకున్నారే కానీ రామకార్యములకు ఎవరు కూడా సిద్ధపడినటువంటి వారు కారు. No one is prepared to take up the Swami's mission, Swami's task. One fellow said, I cannot go in search of Mother Sita because I have no experience in crossing the ocean. Other man said, I am retired on superannuation. I cannot go. Everyone pleading that way. చివరికి హనుమంతుడిని అడిగినాడు స్వామి, నాయన హనుమాన్, నీవు ఈ యొక్క స్వామి కార్యం నెరవేరుస్తావా? సీతాన్వేషమును వెళ్ళి సిద్ధముగా ఉన్నావా? స్వామి, నేను వెళ్ళడానికి సిద్ధముగా ఉన్నాను. Then Ramachandra asked Hanuman, are you ready to go? I am ready to go, Swami. Then Rama asked him, have you ever crossed the ocean? Any experience? No, Swami. Oh, very good. Do you know where Lanka is? I don't know, Swami. Very good. Have you seen Sita before? No. So you are going to an unknown place to find out an unknown person with no experience where to go, how to go and all that. How do you worry a fool? Then Hanuman replied, Swami, ఏ క్షణమునైతే రామకార్యములకు మీరు పంపినావో, నీ యొక్క రామ ఆజ్ఞ, నీ యొక్క శక్తి, నీవు ఇచ్చిన ధైర్యము, నీ యొక్క బుద్ధి అంతా కలిపి స్వామి కార్యక్రమం నిర్విఘ్నముగా నెరవేర్చినటువంటి యొక్క శక్తి యుక్తులు నువ్వు ప్రసాదిస్తావు స్వామి. When once you wanted me to go, Swami, you will give me all the necessary strength. Then once you looked at me because I was hesitating to go there or not. He wanted me to become the principal. I was not prepared in the worst of my dreams. But he wanted me to become there. I was hesitating. Some people hesitate. They do not understand. When I want them to come here, I'll see that they are successful. I'll see that they will accomplish the job given to them. But some people doubt it and they stay at me like that. That message, I could get it. That message you could convey, no one else knew that. That's what's called dramatic irony. As per Shakespeare, in his drama you will find it. Only 2 actors know that, others do not know. Abba Swami, you have conveyed enough. So I have not doubt anymore. I don't hesitate anymore. And they say, ultimately join. Meaning, his style of communication will have general appeal, at the same time personal touch. It has got personal order, personal communication, personal directive, personal direction, in addition to the general appeal, how to command God's, how to follow God's command. See that? Excellent style. You will not be able to meet anybody of that type. Impossible. Impossible. And you another, sir, please check the time, sir. How much time?
Time is God.
Huh?
Time is God.
And no. I follow, because when they are staying here 15 days, I think you'll invite me again. I don't think the first and the last. If not here, I'll meet you in Australia, okay? Why not? I'm a spiritual vagabond. You may call me, I'm a spiritual scam. I don't want any stagnated, passive life occupying a position. I don't want it. Why? Before going anything there in Vrindavan, before everybody, Swami called me. I'll give you what you want. Come on, ask, he said. Okay, sir. Come on, I'll give you whatever you want. I told Swami, I don't want anything. Then Swami said, you understand English? Why did you say I don't want? What do you want? Swami, without asking, you are giving everything. Why should I ask for? I'm not asking you to give a lecture. No lecture. Tell me what you want. Everybody has it. It's all recorded, written in my books also. Then I told him, Swami, please, drop me. Alright, I'll give you moksha. You want it? All are, Swami, I don't want it. Are you mad? All people want God for moksha. When I want to give you, why do you say no? Arey, pagal hai, yeah. Then I told him, Swami, I don't know what moksha is. I don't know how it looks. Nobody came and told me this is moksha. Anil Kumar, come on, join me. Nobody told me. I know moksha, I don't know whether it's tall or short, beautiful or ugly, sweet or hot, spicy or non-spicy. I don't know the taste of it, color of it. Why should I ask that? I do not know. But since you are insisting me to tell you, this is my desire, Swami, you know. Let me be born again and again. Go around the world. Go to every doorstep and convey your message. That is only my desire, Swami, nothing else, nothing else. Nothing else. I want to carry your message all over the world. Let it spread. That's my message. Then Swami said, what a noble idea. Very good. God bless you, God bless you. He said, he blessed me like that. In other words, Swami, when we ask for that, that will be granted. That will be granted. Which is selfless. Therefore, my brothers and sisters, let us have that. Let me rise above the self. Let me rise above the self. Let me not ask him that leadership, that position, this position. Position is an imposition. Position is a barrier. Position is an obstacle for your progress. Let not go further. To give one example, there's one good devotee, a child devotee, Nachiketa. Nachiketa wanted to have Brahmajnana, the jnana of the self. He asks Yamadharmaraja. Yamadharmaraja said, Nachiketa, what do you want? I want knowledge of self, you are still young. What knowledge is self? I'll give you kingdom. I don't want from you. I'll make you king. I don't want. I'll give you beautiful palace and number of people. I don't want. What do you want? I want Brahmajnana. No, sir. Like that, he will give you positions so that you will be attracted by them. He will give properties, you will be drawn by them. He will give you influence, you will be attracted by them. And you will be very popular. Popularity, you will also be away from popularity, property, politics, positions will certainly make you distant from Bhagavan. It is only the heart that takes you closer to Him. It is your love that takes you closer and closer to Him, nothing else, nothing else. After all, with a personal note, I conclude this morning's talk, having received the signals from the top brass. I hail from a town educated in Telugu medium, the language of this state, Telugu, up to my SLC. I started learning this English medium from the college level, hailing from a town. I had my high school education from an average normal government school, not convent school, not public school, central nonsense. He brought that fellow from a town who studied from Telugu medium to translate his talks into English, understood by all over the world for 23 years. That is the miracle of Sai. Sai is Shakti, but not Vyakti. Vyakti, the individual, is least important. Is Shakti, that is major, that made me speak like that. I wonder sometimes I listen to those cassettes. Is that the language I know? Are these words familiar to me? Is it I that did it? I, like you, I also listen to those things. I'm only a listener, that's all. I'm not able to believe today. Until I came to Prasanthi Nilayam, I made use of bicycle. That's all. That's only a bicycle. Coming to college 4 times a day. But being close to Him, having been close to Him, nothing less than a car and a flight. Nothing less than a car and a flight, that's all. With Swami, you are rich. With Swami, you are dignified. With Swami, you have all the positions. With Swami, you have all the prestige. Without Him, you will know where you stand. The snake away from Shiva will be killed. But adorning the neck of Shiva receives all your worship. The rat will be trapped away from Vinayaka. When once a Mushika Vahana Gajana, no, I have few rats in your house. Mushika Vahana Gajana, come on, have it. You trap it and kill it. Nagabhushana Sarinara, come and I send 2 cobras, have it Nagabhushana. Therefore, my friends, any value that we get, any respect that we get, it's all because of Bhagavan Sri Sat Sai Baba. I am mighty happy to meet you all, to see your smiling faces. I said,
One Swami is omnipresent, that sweet eating in the room. And Swami, that you must share. You must share with the children.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Oh, I can tell you was following our experiences.
Sir, we enjoyed all that with you in the Kulwant Hall.
I see.
And Swami catching you just like that.
I was then the principal of Bangalore campus, and that being rather cold place comparatively from my native place. So I started having hot water bath, always having some heater with me and a water bath. When I was asked to come here for an official meeting in Puttaparthi, I came with heater also, because having been used to hot water bath, we can't have cold water bath anymore, not ready there. And being a principal, even if I am a bit late, I will be given first seat. So long you are in position, you will have everything. Out of that, near the bus stand. That also I know. So I know that even if I go, they will provide. So, ready? 10 minutes to go. Come on, I was about to take bath. Water was not hot. Power cut. Power off. Power broke down. What am I to do? Then what I did was, I had only Khanda Snan. partial bath. And had new soup. My children gave me some spray. And went and sat there. See that? Usually, he goes around ladies' side, gents' side, old people, sick people, then students, then varanda. That day he was walking straight, and the students, everybody. He was walking straight to me. Then I thought there's something today that's going to happen to me. Not a special place. I'm going to be an object of this attack today. Let me see. He came and stood in front of me, lifted both of his hands and said, "Some people come for darshan without bath." Then I was praying within me, "Swami, please." The boys will know that. Tomorrow may ask me, tomorrow in the college, Sai Ram sir, do you have a bucket? I don't want it to happen. Then he looked at me. Why not? Why not? He said, "Swami, water was not ready and all that. Whatever is hot place, you can have cold water. Why not?" And he said and left. Everybody enjoyed and laughed like you. Then I could come back to the room. By that time we had power supply. Got the hot water ready, 2 buckets full with vengeance. And then I just had bath like that until half the soap is exhausted. Okay? And changed my dress. Again sprayed. And sat there. Bhajan started. So I could have enjoyed bhajans. Why me again? Then it came. Normal bath is enough, sir. And then he came to me and said, "Where am I? I am in you, I am in the soap, in your bathroom, in your bedroom. Where am I? I am everywhere. What do you think?" That I remember, and what he said, I will tell you. And another visit happened to be my birthday, October 25th. And my room was always full till late in the night. All people come to me, "Sir, tell some experiences." Always, because that's the only joy I had. Till today, I have no other attachment to anything. Accepting, sharing his message, experience with the devotees, that's all. Because that's the greatest joy. If you ask me, "Anil Kumar, 1 lakh currencies here, 10,000 audience are there, what do you want?" I thought of 1 lakh anywhere else. Yes, that I like it. You may call it Janma Samskara, whatever you may call it. My wife made special sweet which is not available in any hotel. No, that's a pakka home preparation. Some people call yellow sweet puri, some people call holi, some people call podi, but we call it some bobbat or something like that. She made special preparation that I like. She sent about 6 of them in a nice steel box. The family was away from me for 4 years when I was there at Bangalore, and I was under the care of Sri Madhavan, the father of our Sai Surendranath. He took personal care of me all those 4 years. So, when to eat? The room is full of fellows. When to eat? They don't leave until I go to bed. What to do? Then I thought 25th October, my birthday is the right day to eat. What is the time? Where is the time? Then I thought the best time is darshan time. Everybody will go to darshan. Nobody will come to my room. Then I bolted from inside. Switched off the light. Then opened the box. All the 6 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like military procession. Then, if you close, that no detective could ever detect that I had something, add some clothes, some nut powder. Then that day Swami started walking towards me. And then he said, now safe. Now safe in the Almira. Should you eat all the 6 of them? Can't you give 1 or 2 other friends? See, what is all this? And they laughed and said, I know today is your birthday. Come on, he material Vibhuti and give Namaskar. This is only to let you know how he knows when I was eating that sweet secretly. With the doors bolted and lights put off, could receive Swami's divine attention. My friend, is only to let you know that he knows, aware of every movement of all of us, which is not to get frightened, which is a protecting hand, which is a divine hand. And always with you. When I said, when Swami said, I'm there in your bedroom, bathroom, on the road, in the soap and in the towel. Yes, when you are everywhere, I am safe. More than any other insurance or any other health coverage, I am safe in also. Swami's divine presence, omniscience and omnipotence ensures that he is with us forever and ever. Nobody can touch you. There may be some passing clouds of humiliation, there may be passing clouds of insult, but yet you keep your life, the flag of your life, fly high because your Swami is with you. May Bhagavan bless you. I sing one bhajan song and I request Mr. Sai Suryanarayan to bear with me.
Sir, you are a very good singer, sir.
Of village level.
No, it
Bhajamana Narayana Narayana Narayana